Imagine fixing your car's biggest headaches: overheating, strange noises, stalling without paying a shop a single penny. These 12 engine hacks are so easy, you'll wonder why mechanics kept them secret all this time. Hack 12. Use the correct oil viscosity and quality. Your engine oil is like blood, too thick and the hard engine struggles to pump, too thin and it slips away, leaving metal parts dry. Silent killer. But here's the twist: those codes on the bottle, like 5W30 or 10W40, aren't random, they're survival codes. So what do they mean? The number before the W shows how oil flows when cold. Lower number means thinner in winter. Imagine sipping a milkshake through a straw in freezing weather. That's your pistons fighting thick oil. The number after W is how it acts when hot. Bigger number, it stays thick enough to protect under desert heat. If your winters freeze nose hairs, 0W30 is gold. That 0 means the oil still flows when the world is colder than your ex's heart. But in desert heat, 10W40 won't turn watery when things get blazing. So using the wrong oil grade can cut engine life in half. Thicker than needed, pistons fight syrup. Thinner, metal rubs raw. All from one wrong bottle. The hack? Read the owner's manual, match the numbers, and you save thousands in repairs. And speaking of cold mornings, that brings us to slow driving until the engine warms up. Hack 11. Drive gently until the engine warms up. Ever sat in your driveway for 15 minutes, warming up the car, coffee in hand, feeling like a pilot? Bad news, that ritual is hurting your car. Why? When cold, oil is thick like honey. The engine needs it spread fast, but idling barely moves it. Driving gently spreads it everywhere. Think lotion. Sit still, it clumps. Move your hands, it spreads. That's your oil. So what's the move? Start the car, buckle up, adjust mirrors, then drive easy. Keep revs low until the temperature gauge rises. Suddenly you're saving fuel, engine wear, and the air isn't choking in exhaust clouds. Now here's a twist. Old carburetor cars did need long warm-ups, but modern engines, fuel injection means they're ready to run. But if you only drive short trips, that's a whole new problem. Hack 10. Avoid constant short trips. Sounds harmless, right? A quick store run. But here's the danger. Every start creates moisture in the engine. Normally heat burns it off. But short trips? The water stays, mixes with oil, and becomes sludge. Sludge is tar that clogs passages. In fact, sludge buildup can block oil from reaching the top of the engine. Imagine your brain not getting blood. Pistons grind, cam seize, and your engine eats itself, all because you drove to buy milk. Diesels are worse. Short trips clog the DPF, diesel particulate filter. Without a highway run, soot stacks up until the filter plugs. Mechanics love this. It's a $2,000 plus repair. The free fix? A highway blast now and then. Burns soot, dries oil, recharges the battery. So short trips wreck engines. But what about the actual fuel we're burning? Hack 9. Use good quality fuel. Fuel is food for your engine. Instant noodles keep you alive, but not for long. Same with junk gas. Some stations sell dirty fuel with water or weak detergents. You can't see it, but inside, it leaves black crust on valves and injectors. Soon the engine misfires, injectors clog, and your wallet empties. Good fuel is vitamins. It burns clean, keeps injectors spotless, and makes every gallon stretch further. A few cents more per liter saves thousands later. And do you know even NASA tested high detergent fuel in jet engines? Deposits were cut in half and performance lasted longer. Your car isn't a rocket, but the same science applies. Still, even with clean fuel, timing matters, literally. If you're enjoying this video, hit like, smash subscribe, and tell me in the comments what oil grade your car drinks. Hack 8. Timing belt / chain replacement on schedule. Your timing belt or chain keeps pistons and valves moving in sync. If it snaps, pistons smash valves instantly. Total destruction. Really? One belt can wreck an engine? Yep. Imagine sprinting and your shoelace breaks. You faceplant instantly. That's your car. The hack is change on schedule, usually every 60,000 to 100,000 miles. Chains last longer but wear too. And swap the water pump while you're in there. Cheap compared to opening the engine twice. Skip this and repairs often cost more than the car. But timing isn't everything. Without spark, nothing fires. Hack 7. Spark plug inspection / replacement. Tiny parts, massive roll. Spark plugs ignite the fuel air mix. No spark, no boom. And the shocking part, a worn plug can misfire thousands of times per trip. Each misfire dumps raw fuel into the exhaust, overheating the catalytic converter until it melts. That repair costs more than the car, all from a $10 part. So check plugs every 30,000 to 100,000 miles. Iridium lasts longer, copper shorter, burnt, oily, or crusted tip, replace. Instantly smoother starts, better mileage, stronger pulls. Always torque them correctly. Too loose causes leaks. Too tight strips or snaps the threads. Either mistake can cost thousands. Not only this, even perfect sparks mean nothing if your battery is weak. Hack 6. Check and clean battery terminals. Test battery health. Turn the key, click, dead. Maybe not. Sometimes it's just dirty terminals. White crust blocks electricity. Free fix, baking soda plus water. Scrub with a toothbrush, rinse, dry, and here you go. Starts like new. Check health with a multimeter. Healthy reads 12.4 to 12.7 volts off. Below that, weak. During cranking, it shouldn't drop under 9.6. On top of that, extreme heat kills batteries faster than cold. In desert climates, the liquid literally evaporates. Sometimes you're dead battery was just cooked alive. But even with power sorted, one weak belt or hose can strand you. Hack 5. Monitor and maintain belts and hoses. A $20 hose can shut your car down. Belts spin pumps, hoses move coolant, snap or leak, chaos, overheating, dead alternator, no steering. The fix, check monthly. Hoses should feel firm yet flexible. Too soft or too stiff means replace. Belts should be smooth with no cracks, and squeals are a warning sign. But that's not all. One snap serpentine belt can kill your alternator, water pump, and AC at once. Total shutdown. And if hoses keep coolant in, imagine what happens when coolant itself runs low. Hack 4. Don't let your engine overheat. Avoid running low on coolant. Overheating is engine death. It warps heads, blows gaskets, even melts parts. The fix, keep coolant topped and use the right type. Green, red, orange. Sweet smell or steam under the hood. That's a leak. Stop before it fries. Crazy hack, blast the heater in emergencies. It pulls heat from the engine and dumps it into the cabin. Hot ride, but buys you time. Still, even with coolant perfect, idle speed can ruin everything quietly. Hack 3. Use proper idle speed when needed. Idle is your engine's heartbeat. Too low, it stalls. Too high, it overheats and wastes fuel. Sweet spot 600 to 1000 RPM. On older cars, you can tweak the idle screw yourself, but modern cars usually control idle speed electronically. So if it's off, a mechanic or scan tool adjustment is the safe route. Why does this matter? Oil and coolant circulate at idle. Too low and flow drops. That's hidden wear chewing away at your engine. And now, the silent system most people forget, the PCV. Hack 2. Ensure proper venting / PCV system working. This is the sneakiest hack of them all. The PCV, positive crankcase ventilation system, is a little valve that keeps pressure inside the engine balanced. If it clogs, bad things happen. Oil leaks, sludge, and even blown seals. So without PCV, engines in the 1950s used to vent gases straight into the air. Imagine hundreds of cars literally farting oil vapor into the streets. Disgusting. The PCV solved this by recycling those gases back into the engine to be burned cleanly. Checking it is simple. Pull the valve, shake it. If it rattles, it's fine. If it doesn't, it's stuck. Replace it. Usually costs less than lunch, but the benefits? Clean oil, less pressure, and an engine that runs happily for years longer. Hack 1. Resetting the check engine light. And now, the number 1 hack, the one mechanics never want you to know. You know that little orange demon glaring at you from the dash? The dreaded check engine light. Here's the thing, sometimes it's nothing. A loose gas cap can trigger it. Also, a $2 cap lighting up your whole dash like it's the end of the world. But here's the hack. Every car since 1996 has an OBD2 port. Plug in a $20 scanner, read the code, and you know what's wrong before the shop does. Even better, you can reset it yourself. No black tape over the dash, no panic. If you learned something new, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with the hack you'll try first.